Have you ever wondered how the UFC exploded from a fringe fight league into a global sports empire? Sure, Dana White and the fighters played a huge part, but behind the scenes, one man helped shape the voice, the energy, and even the fan base of modern MMA. His name? Joe Rogan. This is the story of how Joe Rogan helped build the UFC. Back in the late 90s, the UFC was struggling. It was banned in many states, criticized by politicians, and barely clinging to survival. But at UFC 12 in 1997, a young stand-up comedian and martial artist named Joe Rogan joined the organization, not as a commentator, but as a backstage interviewer. Even then, his passion for martial arts was obvious. He wasn't there for fame, he genuinely loved the sport. But Rogan didn't stick around long. The job didn't pay well, and the organization was unstable. So he walked away, temporarily. Fast forward to 2001. The UFC had new owners, the Fertitta brothers and Dana White. They were rebuilding the brand. And they wanted Joe Rogan back. This time, as a color commentator. Rogan initially declined payment and just did it for free tickets to the fights. That's how much he loved MMA. By 2002, he became the official voice of UFC commentary, and everything changed. With his deep understanding of martial arts, especially Jiu-Jitsu and striking, Rogan could break down fights like no one else. He wasn't just hyping the action. He was educating viewers, helping them understand the technical brilliance behind what looked like chaos. For casual fans, he made fights exciting. For hardcore fans, he added depth and insight. Over the next 2 decades, Rogan became the emotional pulse of UFC broadcasts. His voice cracked during knockouts. His face lit up during epic battles. His interviews in the octagon became must-watch TV. And those reaction clips? They became memes, YouTube highlights, viral gold. But Rogan's influence didn't stop there. His podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, gave fighters a massive platform to speak openly, often before they hit mainstream fame. Names like Israel Adesanya, Sean O'Malley, and Jorge Masvidal all got a boost just by sitting across the table from Joe. In many ways, he made the UFC feel personal to fans. He gave fighters voices, made the techniques relatable, and added human energy to a brutal sport. Ask almost any fighter, Joe Rogan is respected not just as a commentator, but as a martial artist himself. He trains. He rolls. He spars. He knows what it's like to be in the trenches. And that's why his voice carries weight. Fighters know he's not just talking, he understands. Fans trust him. Even when they disagree with him, they know he's authentic. He's not reading a script. He's feeling every moment, just like we are. Joe Rogan didn't throw a punch in the UFC. He didn't win a title. But he helped build the octagon's walls, brick by brick. With his voice, his passion, and his belief in the sport. Whether you love him or not, there's no denying it. Joe Rogan is one of the most important figures in UFC history.